don't know what time. Goddamn. This some gasolina. I don't know about y'all. My bad. I just had to read something. I don't know about y'all, but I had a probably the most eventful year of my life last year, 2024. Um, Usually in the years prior, I have like one, maybe two things that like stood out that whole year, whether it was good, whether it was bad. Just major life events, milestones, um, tragedies, mishaps, victories, whatever. But last year, 2024, I think every year of my life has been progressively gotten difficult and easy at the same time. Like different areas, I've gotten stronger, I've been more resilient, and most important of all, I think I've learned. Because any event, good or bad, you can learn from it. Let me start off at the beginning of the year, man. First 3, 4 months strong. I was working, I think like 30 hours average at the gym I was working at. I didn't like naming it before because I was actively working there for whatever reason. I was thinking more so a privacy reason. Um, it felt like the smart play just to not mention it. I would refer to it as just the gym. I did the overnights there for almost 2 years. It would have been my anniversary now, literally like yesterday, the second, and today, the third. But fuck it, shit happens. I was on top of my shit. I was getting fit, progressing in the gym, making money, real comfortable. I want to say. I think the top of 2023 was my comfort, and then towards the middle is when it like flipped in June, July, um, which I think is a common theme in life. Y'all have heard the saying, to get out of your comfort zone, don't get comfortable in life, and that's one of the lessons I think I learned last year. Not to get comfortable, even if you're comfortable and you feel like you'll be good. It has proved to be a mistake on my end, or misunderstanding, I want to say, the past few years, or every time I've gotten comfortable financially, in life, mentally. You don't want to stay stagnant. It's not bad. It's better than crashing out and regressing. But you always want to be on like a ascension. I think at least that's my philosophy. So yeah, like I was saying, it wasn't until like March, April, probably March that I got days taken off because I had conflicts at my job. Um, I'm more open to talking about it now because it passed. One of my old friends from high school, um, we were cool in high school, kind of fell out after that, not for any reason, just life shit. And then I moved and worked at the gym that this dude goes at, and we stayed in a similar area. And we fell out because he would kind of still act the way he did back then. And back then, we were teenagers. It was cool to talk shit, this and that. I'm not gonna go too into it, but trolling shit, at some point that shit gets messy. And even after telling dude that I really don't fuck with you, like I don't want to talk to you, um, he would still try to be friendly and cool and just find any window to like insert himself into my life. Um, I guess for clout or just trying to look social, like he had friends at all. Cause this dude would like put up a front and be terrible behind closed doors, just like a shitty person. I'm not want to take that kind of shit. Like I'll let you do you, but I'm always rebuttal. I'm always making known that you got me fucked up. And that's kind of how I grew up, like trolling shit. So like back then it was like endless, but now it's like, bro, we're adults. Like that's making my head hurt. Like find some peace in your life and don't project your own fucking insanity into the world. Um, yeah, I got into it with dude, and I actually trolled him by calling the cops because he had a balance on his account. He didn't pay his gym membership, so I told him he couldn't come in, and I was being petty, completely petty. I know it's like some asshole shit, but I did it just like it's like a nail in the coffin, like bro. And there was times after that we didn't talk, and I still like treated his ass. And after that, it was just silent. That was like mid year, and that caused me to lose days at my job. I got a job the next month. Um, so that whole summer, I was working like 50-hour work weeks, and that was basically my summer. I fell out with another dude that I know for like 10 years for real, like a close homie. If you know my lore, you probably know what I'm talking about. You, buddy, might still be watching my shit too. It's just kind of weird because you like we're on some weird shit. And I'm not gonna go into it, like I said, but like you know what's up, I know what's up. Fake ass friendship. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, Hidden animosity is crazy. People hide that shit. But I'm gonna move on. I digress. As after that, I moved, and the place I was supposed to move to kind of like pulled the fast one on me last second when I was ready to move and had all my shit out into a U-Haul, and I had to like live out of my U-Haul for August. Like I stayed with people and shit, but I didn't want to overstay. Um, I didn't even think of a hotel because like the whole time that I'm on that shit, like I'm looking for spots. Um, it wasn't until like towards the end of the month that I landed this spot that I'm at, and what's it called? Uh, so yeah, for like 3 weeks, damn near a month, I was like living out of a U-Haul. Like 80% of that time, I spent like at friends' places and shit at their cribs. When I worked at the gym, I would like sleep there. My shift there was sleep. Fucking me, I didn't give a shit. um, what's it called? Plus, I was working 50-hour work week, so I'm getting beat. Like I'm just fucking exhausted all the time. And then mid August, that same month, I'm living out of that shit. Like I get caught up, and I have a video on that. I'm not gonna explain that. So I get caught up. and then started living here, and ever since I started living here, it's been like, alright, like that's where I flatlined. Like that was the peak of the mountain. Now it's going back down. Um, that was really it. Um, those are probably the major shit in my life. You know, those for like the negative stuff. There was another topic I wanted to talk about, but now that I'm high and I'm like doing the video, I don't really want to talk about it. Like, it has to do with shorties. I don't want to get too specific into that, but it was a funny year with shorties too. Even though I'm out the game, like I haven't been in the game actively, like me searching or having girls on my mind, like a little while. I'm not gonna lie, cause you know I have all this shit going on, and I had to get my shit together. So like I was in the middle of getting my shit together that whole time too. So it's like I'm just in here fighting. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Shit, I'm stoned to the bone.